I wish I would have got that. Oh, we're live now, baby.
Oh, what's up? I think that's AJ. Hang on.
Guy's checking his phone, or are you getting a notification from the live stream?
Yeah. Oh yeah, notification from the live stream.
Oh,
We're live.
It's active. Let some people jump in. Got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't entered the giveaway, I'm sure if you guys are in this room, you've probably heard us say it a million times, but down below, there's a link for the Odyssey putter giveaway, so check that out.
Oh, Charles, number 2 again. What's up?
Slacking today, Charles. Sleeping in.
What's up, Dylan?
It has been good. We've been playing some golf lately. Played last 2 days in a row. Played Torrey Pines 2 days ago, and then we played the South Course, and then yesterday we played out at Santa Luz with the girls, and had a great time out there, right?
Yeah, I'm still a little sore. All this golf is wearing us down a little bit, us old guys. But yeah, we had a great time. Obviously, Torrey Pines was special, and then we got a chance to play with Paris and Lisa. We actually got beat down on hole number 17. But you know, they beat us. They played great. We didn't have our A game, and you guys will see that. But hopefully we'll get redemption and play them again, and you know, it'll go the other way.
It was a fun round. I was playing really well yesterday. I've been driving the ball like incredibly well. I think I hit like 11 out of 14 fairways yesterday, and man, still those girls were playing good, making some birdies out there. I think you and I only had one birdie each, right?
I only had one.
Yeah, me too. So
I didn't make anything all day, so I'm
tough.
sure you guys will hammer me in the comments about my putting, but you know, it's just the way it goes. I didn't have it. But Marco played great. I think he was 1 under through 9 over at Torrey Pines, so I thought that was really impressive. You know,
Torrey Pines is going to be like the round that could have been. You guys will see. You guys are going to see. I'm editing it today actually, so hopefully I'll release part 1. Played so good on the front 9. I was striking the ball so pure, and then I just made some mistakes on the back. And Torrey Pines is one of those golf courses that if you short side yourself and you hit in the wrong spot, you're going to pay the price. Unless you take a really calculated risk and execute it, which I tried to do a few times and it didn't work out. So you guys will see. But it was still a good round. It was a lot of fun out there. We had great weather. Mike's brother and Justin, one of their good friends, our good friends, joined us. So good foursome. Yeah,
it's always a good time when we can all get out and play, and you know, everybody played pretty decent. So it was fun. We had a lot of good team matches, and it was just overall just a really good day. You know, got a little lunch afterwards, and it was pretty sweet. Oliver asked how my golf team is doing this year. Yeah, we're doing fantastic. I think we'll be a top 5 or 6 team in the county. For San Diego, there's a lot of competition out here, so you know, that's really pretty good for us. We have a lot of new kids on the team that have never played golf that are really starting to improve. We're still working on some dates for Marco to come on out, and we'll do a little video with them. So maybe towards the end of September or beginning of October, we'll do a little filming for that.
Charles is asking any info on the Golfholics Invitational, and if you guys aren't aware of what that is, what we've been talking about, but the Invitational is essentially a tournament that we're trying to set up here in San Diego, and we want to invite all you guys, all the fans of the channel, everyone that's kind of helped us get to the point that we are, and basically come out, have a little tournament, play some golf, and yeah, just have a good time. So we're getting some prices from some local private and public golf courses. Probably the 2 front runners right now are Santa Luz, which you guys are probably seeing in some of the videos, and then Rancho Bernardo Inn, which is Mike's home track for his high school team. So we're going to see which one is going to end up being kind of the host of the tournament, but we're getting prices, like I said. And on Twitter, I put out a poll asking a bunch of you guys, you know, if you're willing to spend a little bit more money. I think it's about $225 per player to play out at Santa Luz, again, private course, and you know, just you're paying for that. And then it's a little bit less, about $175 to play out at RBN, and again, it's going to include like dinner and other stuff. So yeah, we're still a ways out on that, but you know, the wheels are turning. So
yeah, maybe next summer we're thinking. So
yeah,
you know, we'll keep talking about it. We'll see what the interest level is, and if we can get 50 players, I think that's kind of the number that we should probably consider getting to before we book anything. So we'll have to have some commitment because we are going to be paying for it up front. So
yeah, definitely.
It's definitely not going to be cheap.
Yeah, and let us know in the comments down below or in this chat if it's something that you guys would want to participate in, if you honestly think it's something you'd be able to make happen. I know some of you guys are in the UK and Australia and all over the world, so obviously just getting out here is going to be a massive expense. So if you guys are serious about taking the trip out here, we're going to make this happen. So, but just want to take your temperature on it.
Yeah. Shout out to Joe Mers. Just want to say what's up. He said he's a big fan, so thanks for the support. Bailey said, don't you have a match to get to? No match today. Just practice. We actually had to reschedule our match, so we're just going to do a practice session over at Oaks. So if you get tired of practicing with RB, come on over and come join our team.
Cameron said, new what's in the bag. Well, nothing's changed for us yet, so I think after we start getting some new Callaway clubs in our bags and going through that transition, we're absolutely going to update you guys. And then when we do the fitting over at Callaway, we're going to go over there and film that whole experience. So,
Owen said, do we ever play on the East Coast? We haven't yet. But if you guys have some good courses that you'd like to invite us to, we could definitely try and set up some dates. Right now the next big trip is Florida. We're going to go play with a couple PGA guys, and we're going to be out there for about 5 days, and then we might go back out to Florida for the PGA show. So that'll be in January. So maybe over the summer.
What is your driver carry distance? Carry like 270, 275, somewhere around there.
Right around there, I'd say. Sometimes 280, I'm guessing roughly.
I think I've been like my last 2-3 rounds, driver's been going anywhere from like 280 to like 320 has been kind of the average. So it's been great.
Jeff said, any tips on comfortable putting grip? I can't find one. Thanks. For me, I went from regular putting to left-hand low to pencil claw. So, I've kind of tried everything out. For me, I think pencil claw is the best. It really helps me with the 5, 4, 6 footers that we often have. And so for me, I like the pencil claw. And we do have a video on it. So if you want to go back and take a look at one of our older vids, we kind of go over a little bit of it.
There's been quite a few people starting their own, golf course channels on YouTube, doing course vlogs and whatnot. So big shout out to all the guys out there that are trying to make it happen. I know Luke Golf, and there's just a handful of them. I don't even know all of them, but I've been seeing them popping up. So totally, I love seeing that because you guys are taking the initiative and just making it happen. So keep doing it. If you're out there and you're listening to this and you guys are out there filming your own videos, keep tagging us. Let's just stay in touch. We're always willing to do course vlogs with people that are pushing themselves and trying to make it happen. And so yeah, just keep at it and pump those videos out.
Speaking of that, Bay Area Golf Guys just sent us a message saying that he created his own channel and that been such an inspiration. So keep it going, and hope to do a collab with you guys one day. Yeah, for sure. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Bay Area Golf, check them out. Seems like a bunch of good dudes.
Brian said, what do you think of the flat cat? I've had the flat cat on my putter for maybe like 2 months now, and I absolutely love it. I have it mounted kind of like sideways because I was gonna do the pencil stroke with it, but I've gone back to the traditional stroke, and I've been putting great with it. My speed control has been awesome, and for the most part, I've been able to get the ball on the line. But yeah, got nothing but good things to say about it.
Andrew, what's up? He says, love catching you guys while I'm at work. Awesome, good stuff.
Thoughts on the new TaylorMade irons? I just saw a photo of them, so they looked great. I forget what they were called, the 790s, I think, P790s. I think they were. Yeah, he's still salty about TaylorMade.
No comment. Keep me away from that one. Hey fellows, thank you for all you do. You guys are amazing and have helped me with my game. Have you thought about using swing sauce as your catchphrase? No, not yet, but that's another good one. And yeah, I think we're done with the tour sauce thing too, to be honest. We don't need to have any more people coming after us for patent infringement or trademarks or anything like that. So we're just gonna stick with what we always do.
Hunter, so Hunter, if you guys were in the last live stream, this guy Hunter hit us up and wants to play for $1,000. Mike said, no problem, come on out, be happy to take your money. And so he hit us up on Instagram, and we're trying to organize it actually. And if this actually does happen, we're gonna film the whole thing. He said it's gonna be scramble format. The guy's trying to go pro, so he's a player. So Hunter, we're ready for you. Just
come on down.
Early November, we talked about it. Booked that flight, and happy to have you out at Santa Luz.
Yeah, for sure. Aaron Steiner would love to play Santa Luz with you guys. Yeah, man. Aaron's a homie, so whenever you're in town, or I don't know if you are in the local area. I think you're in Orange County or something. But yeah, hit us up for sure.
Longest drive this year, I think I hit one that was 345 at Santa Luz first hole.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably somewhere around there too.
I don't pay attention to that. I just want to hit fairways.
I did the big jump.
Yeah.
Any updates on the channel as far as collabs on, or new things to come? Any new collabs? We've been talking to some people, but they're not collabs that are probably going to happen, so I don't really want to talk about it. We did reach out to Paige, as you guys probably heard in one of the other videos. Still haven't heard back from her, and she's in San Diego right now too, so it's one of those things where it's just kind of in limbo. So I think the biggest collabs that we probably have coming up is going to be early next year with Peter Finch and Rick Shields in Florida. We're going to go out to the PGA show out there, and they're supposed to be out there, and we're going to try to set up a time to go play with them. So I think those are the main ones.
Steven, what's up, man? He loves the black hat. Thanks for all the support. Really appreciate it. You've been super cool, and even when the haters are hating, I appreciate the backup. So, yeah, thank you.
Who shot the 73 yesterday at Santa Luz?
We're not going to tell you. You're just going to have to wait. Sorry, guys. We can't give it all away.
Christian from South Africa, thanks for joining us again, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Luke, what's up on the closest two? I don't know. We haven't. We didn't do a single closest two out at Torrey, did we?
I don't think we were really next to each other very much. We were kind of all over
I was in the
place.
fairway and he wasn't.
Oh man, he's right though. I was struggling that day. I did not have my I haven't had my A game in a little bit, but I was struggling a little bit more than normal out there. But I grinded out the backside and made a couple birdies. And I seem to always start off really slow and fade in the beginning, and then I grind out the back. And it seems like Marco's the other way around. So if we can have each other's games and opposite sides, I think we'd be a pretty good match. So if Hunter's watching, bring that $1,000, buddy.
Stratton said, was the Chrome Soft X really that bad compared to the TP5? It wasn't that it's a bad ball. So I don't want you guys to get the wrong perception of it's just a bad ball. It just isn't a good ball fit for our swing speeds and our ball flights. The X just didn't have that spin and that feel that we are used to around the greens, and that spin also, just in terms of being able to, turn the ball. I noticed with my, baby cut that I was hitting, it wasn't cutting as much with that ball, which was actually kind of nice because it was just penetrating and it was going a little bit further, and it was a great ball flight off the tee, but it was not a great ball flight for around the green type shots, and those are the ones that really killed me out at Marbella, was that I couldn't get up and down. I was constantly hitting the ball too far. So I think with practice, I probably could get used to that ball and make it work, but I kind of prefer a softer ball that spins a little bit, and then I can just kind of nip with my lob wedge and get up and down from some hairy spots.
Yeah, and same for me. I have a really low spin rate, so I think it compounded the ball with my low spin rate. It just, the ball flight was much lower. It didn't have enough sauce on it. I need a little more sauce. Marco, creates a little bit more spin with his swing. So, he was doing fairly well with it. He hit a lot of fairways. I wasn't hitting any fairways with either ball, really, to be honest.
Your ball flight was half of what it normally is. Like, seriously, that thing was like 30 feet off the ground, it looked like.
But, for someone who has a high spin rate, I think that ball, works really well. And it was a good durable ball.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
it was just real nice as far as, durability. But everything else for me, it wasn't the right ball. But AJ's going to send us the Chrome Softs. I think we're going to be getting them tomorrow. So in the next vlog, we'll be able to play them and give you guys our honest feedback. But I have a feeling that they're going to be a lot better. I've heard nothing but great things about that ball. And so, yeah, we'll give you guys our feedback.
Just want to ask, will there be a handicap for the tournament to be able to come out and play? No, absolutely not. It doesn't matter if you shoot 140 or, you're under par all the time. It doesn't matter. It's just more about having fun, us all meeting each other, and, continuing this journey of creating these videos and enjoying golf.
Yeah, I think we'll have a couple little prizes for everybody, but it's the first tournament, so we'll see how it goes, and then we'll grow it from there. And obviously, the second tournament will have more stuff, and it'll just grow from there.
And I'm sure Callaway will hook up all kinds of stuff by next summer. I mean, we keep going down this road, so who knows? They might come through big. They already have. So.
Yeah, Callaway's been great. It feels like a family-oriented company, and they made us feel welcome there. Seemed like some of the people knew, who we were, and some people didn't, but they still, were super friendly with us and felt like we were part of their family immediately. And AJ, obviously took a chance on us, and we really appreciate the opportunity that he gave us. And I hopefully we can make this a long-term relationship. So big thanks for AJ taking a chance.
Distance for wedges.
My 60 goes about 100 yards and in, and then I've got a gap wedge. I think it's 52. I should probably bend it to 54, and that goes from basically 102, 101 to about 120, and then my pitching wedge is usually 121 to about 136 ish.
Yeah,
so.
my lob wedge it's very similar. My lob wedge is about 90, 95 yards. Approach wedge about 115 to 120, and then sand wedge is like the 100-yard club, and pitching wedge about 135.
Aaron asked if we have tried any putting aids, the eyeline or the Navigator. Me personally, I've never tried anything. I'm kind of an old school field player, so I'm sure there's some good training aids. I just don't know of any, and I haven't used any, so I can't really recommend anything.
Sam, when are you guys going to come to sunny England? That's funny, because it's usually not sunny there. So.
It says, be honest, guys, what do you earn pro click and subscriber?
What do you earn pro?
What's that mean? Oh, I think it was per click. Is that what it meant?
What do we earn per click and subscriber? It's kind of hard to even quantify it, honestly, because revenue for the channel comes in. We earn way more revenue from sales of our products than we do on YouTube. So I'll just say that it's like 4 times more, because YouTube we barely make any money. It's no more than a few $100 a month right now. So it's pretty sad what YouTube actually pays you for the views and the impressions. And being in the space, I know how much they charge for this, and a lot of the I don't know if you guys have heard of tools like Social Blade, but you can basically check an account and see how much averages of what they're earning, how they're growing and stuff like that. And what they predict on there, how much someone's earning, is grossly off. So we don't earn very much off the channel, but if you guys buy some shirts, we'll make a little more. So click the link.
Let's see. What do we do for a living other than YouTube?
I own a business. I own an online media business, and I've been self-employed or business owner for the last 7 years. And even before that, I've always had side hustles, which I consider this, and I've always done something on the side, built websites, been working on stuff, and I've sold a lot of websites as well for large amounts of money, where it kind of gave me the freedom to be able to do stuff like this. So, Mike owns a limo company.
Yeah. Ryan said, if I want to play in college with a 1 handicap, what division do you think that would classify into? With a 1, I'm going to guess probably D2, definitely D3. You should be able to get a scholarship if you promote yourself. Don't expect any coaches to come to you. I always recommend my players to go out and be proactive and send out information to certain coaches and schools that you're interested in. What's the year-to-date totals on your side bets, and who's up by how much? We actually don't keep track.
Yeah, he's definitely up year to date, but I'm getting closer. Slowly itching away.
Someone asked what our handicaps are. Marco's a 3.7 trending down.
Yeah, I'm trending at 3.1 right now.
3.1.
Latest update.
Boy's been playing really good. I'm right around a 1.
Have we tried the Kirkland signature ball?
That's what started this channel.
Definitely have. Yeah, we did a video actually on my personal vlog channel. I don't know how many months ago. It was a long time ago, but that's what gave us the idea for this channel. And we tried it out, didn't really like it, and I'll put that link up if you guys want to check it out on Twitter.
I don't think we should.
No. I'm sure most of them have seen it.
When's the winner being selected for the putter?
So we got 2 days left, and then this Gleam.io service that we're using, you basically click a button, it picks the winner. So we'll click that button, and I'll put it on Instagram so you guys can see it happen like live. Unfortunately, they don't have like a really simple way of showing everyone. But if you go back to that sweepstakes link that we visited, after like 2 days, it'll show that winner and their name and everything. So and then we'll just get in touch with whoever won, let them know on Twitter, and shoot them an email.
So Tim said, thanks for the lesson last week. I basically spent a few minutes with him on his putting and his swing, and he went from shooting low 80s to scratch. So he's thanking me. So thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. He's got the #1 team in San Diego and maybe even the state. So I appreciate that coming from him.
That's awesome. And Hunter just donated $5.
The guy that wants to bet us 1,000?
Yep, he's getting it started. Hunter,
oh,
you're unreal, man.
I know.
Unreal.
Persistence beats resistance is what I always tell people. So come on down. Looks like your game is solid, and Marco said you're an aspiring professional. So you're gonna have to play good to beat us. I'm not gonna lie. I will focus up for that $1,000.
How much did we spend on clubs? Oh, yeah.
Too much.
Way too much.
Way too much.
Yeah.
Joshua, shout out. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate it.
Howie, you're funny. Would an FAQ page help reduce the number of repeat questions?
You're right.
Yeah, it would. I mean, and if you guys are asking us questions of like, are we going to come play in X or, in your country? We'd love to play everywhere. We're still just growing the channel, so I would just reserve those questions. We have absolutely no objection to playing anywhere in the world. So it's just a matter of getting to that point where we can, afford to travel and do this.
If you were invited by a fan who happens to be in South Africa, would you go play with him and invite traveling to be difficult? South Africa is definitely a cool place that we'd love to visit. Coordinating our schedules with yours and everything else. Keep being persistent with us, and obviously this year's kind of packed up, but maybe next year or even the following year, we'd be happy to come visit. So definitely keep shouting out.
And some people threw out suggestions of like, hey, if we're gonna go to like England, can we stop in like Portugal for like 2 days and play? Which I think is a great idea, because if we're already gonna be making a trip out there, stopping at one place, 2 max, might be something that we can make work. So like Mike said, just keep hitting us up, letting us know where you're at, what part of the world, where you want to play with us, and let's organize it, and we're gonna try to do our best to make it happen.
Why does Marco call Mike coach?
Because he's a golf coach. Coaches the team, and everyone, all his other friends call him coach, so I call him coach too.
Yeah.
And he gives me some advice here and there.
Yeah, I'm sometimes a decent caddy at times. Should we call about? No, maybe not.
Tip for eliminating 3 putts. Yeah, 3 putts are tough, man. I still have 3 putts, and I feel like that is one of the things that really can knock off 3-4 strokes. I played with a guy who had an awesome game, and he shot like 90 out at Torrey Pines, and he hit more than half the fairways and greens. His chipping was decent, but I think he had like 7 3-putts out there, and it was just like, it was a glaring. And he was asking me, he was like, what can I do to lower my scores? I was like, man, your putting is like the #1 thing. So with 3-putts, it's really proximity to the hole, right? Like the closer you are, the easier it is. But I think practicing lag putting, no matter how good of a ball striker you are, practicing lag putting is never going to hurt you, because we're not pros. We still hit it 50, 60 feet away at least, a few times during a round, and there's an opportunity to make a 3-putt there. So practicing at lag putting and getting better at just getting that ball within that 3-foot circle is probably the easiest way to lower your score.
Tatum says RB Girls Golf is in the house. So what's up, Tatum? What's going on? We got to get you back on the channel.
Have we ever played Nike golf clubs? No, I've never tried them out.
No, Nike's pretty much done in the golf industry, so don't think we'll be trying those out. Thanks, Howie. Thanks for answering that question. Hold on. Mike and Marco versus Rick and Pete. Yeah, totally. That'd be fun. I'm down for that. We can totally do it. Paris is in the house. What's up? Checking in. Loyalty.
Hashtag loyalty.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, P's awesome. She's going to be in the following video after Torrey Pines, so stay tuned for that. And I think she was a little offended that everyone thought that she had the highest score when everyone was guessing. So
yeah, you guys know she's a player, so that's kind of surprising that people were guessing that she had the highest one.
Yeah,
tore it up out of the club. So
where should I go to get new clubs? I'm gonna say CallawayPreowned.com, just because if you can't afford like the brand new set that's super expensive, then obviously I would recommend going there.
So we're gonna go to Callaway. Are you gonna keep TaylorMade on the hats or change? We're gonna change. We're gonna work with Callaway. Obviously, they bought Travis Matthews, and if you guys have not worn or tried out Travis Matthews hats, they're super comfortable. And I'm not saying this because we're getting in bed with Callaway, but I genuinely think that they're incredibly comfortable hats. And I think Mike and I both have a ton of them. We've just been wearing these. But we're gonna see if we can get Travis Matthews hats with the logos on there, and then start swapping them out. But we still do have one massive order coming from TaylorMade, so we're gonna have TaylorMade gear for a while here.
Lauren Coast, what's up? Sorry, kid, I've been hammering you. You're a freshman over at RB, but that's just the way it goes. I hammer all freshmen, even on my own team. So thanks for watching, though.
Texas.
Texas, you got to spell my name right if you're going to throw it out there. That looks ridiculous. And if you don't know, ask Coach Tim. Come on. What state do we live in? We're in California. We're in SoCal, so we're at the mecca of the golf world, and we're going to play as much golf as we possibly can.
No, if you invite us out, we wouldn't expect you to pay for our flights. I mean, we're more trying to organize playing with people when it's kind of fits into what we're already doing. So if we're traveling to Florida and someone invites us out, we might try to squeeze it in if we have an open day. So, and sometimes we're just traveling for other reasons to other states, usually not internationally, but to other states. So yeah, just shoot us an invite.
Will you play with Be Better Golf again or any other YouTubers in your area?
I think we're always open to playing with other YouTubers and obviously networking with them. I know Blair started his own channel not too long ago and has been posting videos, so we got to get back out there with him. He was a phenomenal player, and a lot of you guys probably follow his channel. So I think all in good time. Right now we're trying to record more videos, so that way we have a little bit of a buffer of like giving me time to edit them, and then also being able to work on our businesses and do other stuff. So we're just really focused on just creating as much content right now.
Yeah, we got another message, Mike and Marco versus Rick and Pete. So yeah, shoot them a message. Let them know that you want to play with us or see us play. So
what up, big hosses? Oh, I love it. I don't even know where that came from. I think I just threw it out once.
You just threw it out one time and you just kept running with it.
If you guys have any good one-liners for us, throw them down in the chat and let us know, because we're looking for new material.
I want to invite you out to a place in Texas called the Woodlands at Woodlands Country Club. How can I invite you out? Shoot us a message on Instagram. Usually that's the best way to get a hold of us.
Yeah.
Either on mine or Golfholics or whatever is easiest for you. Oh, there's some funny stuff on here, guys. Mike, how did you get involved with high school coaching? Do you have a teaching credential? Chris, no, I don't. The athletic director, reached out to me when the school first opened about 9 years ago. I used to help coach wrestling, and I just love working with kids. And when I originally signed up for it, I thought I was just coaching the boys golf team. I didn't even know that there was girls golf at the time. But the athletic director informed me that I was going to be doing both. So I was real hesitant to do the girls golf, to be honest. I grew up, wrestling in a locker room, so I didn't know if my personality was going to vibe with, high school girls. So to be honest, they're the best. They're more mature. They listen. They're coachable. They're easy to be around. They don't cause any trouble. So, to be honest, I love coaching both of them. But the girls have been a lot easier than I anticipated them to be. So I love it. We've won 6 league titles for the girls, 1 for the boys. So we're going for our second one this year, and I think we're gonna have a pretty good team on the boys' side. So,
Mike, Kapalua, hole 18. What did you shoot?
I think I birdied that hole. 18's that downhill par 5, big dog leg. It's like 620 yards, but it plays like 500. One of my most favorite holes is 17 in probably the world. So I can't wait to play out there with Marco. I think it's going to be an awesome experience. So when we do go out there, definitely hit us up, Hula. I think we're going to try and possibly go next summer. We're going to play Kapalua, Wailea, and a few probably other courses too. So if you have any ideas of some other good ones, let us know.
So James asked, are you guys sponsored by Callaway now? And we're not officially sponsored by them. So just to put that out, they hooked us up with some gear, and we're just kind of feeling each other out. And we're in this phase of like, they're giving us some stuff. They want to see where the channel is going, and they like so far what we're doing. And but yeah, there's no contract or anything like that. But they've been open with us. We've been open with them, and so it's been working out pretty well.
Yeah, we're kind of an unproven commodity, I think. So obviously we've been doing it for 7 months, but our channel's doing really well, and I think it'll continue to do well. But they're taking a chance on us by donating and making some of these giveaways possible. And it's been great working with AJ and the whole Callaway team. So hopefully it continues, and it looks like it's going to be a great partnership. So, but yeah.
Do we drink when we golf?
No. I don't drink at all.
Water, yeah.
I don't drink at all. So I stick with water and iced tea is pretty much, or an Arnold Palmer. That's about it. Hunter, stay away from Paris. Okay, we're going to play for that $1,000. So, get your game focused up. My mom's in the house. What's up, moms? How you doing? Jack, quick shout out. What's up, man? Thanks for the support.
EP said, Mike saw you at RBN yesterday. The girls did a really good job keeping pace. Must have a good coach.
Yeah, I hammer my kids on pace of play. We do not finish in over 2 hours ever, and they're beginners. So if we do finish in over 2 hours, I slap them with the down and back on number 9. I don't know your name, but come by and say hi to me next time. It's always cool to say hello to everybody in the neighborhood. Does the wives play? That would be wife. And she plays a little bit. She's actually got a pretty good swing, but I don't think she's as serious about golf as we are.
Yeah, she'll get out there. She likes to just have a cocktail and cruise around with the cart.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What do you got?
Mike, that sexy beast.
Oh man, I don't know where that comes from, but thank you. Fran said, Mike, please just get it off your chest and call Be Better Golf an asshole. I will not do that, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say anything.
You guys know us too well.
I'm a super honest guy, and I don't need to be saying anything bad about anybody. So. Let's see. Any plans on being back in the Bay Area? If so, DM me. I will meet you guys out there and buy you guys dinner. Thanks.
Thanks, Jay Scott.
Yeah, appreciate that. Maybe sometime soon. We can reach out, and there's so many good golf courses up there. My brother was talking about actually going back up there again.
Yeah, we could do another trip and play Spyglass, and there's so many other.
Hardy Park.
Yeah, Hardy Park.
A few other good golf courses up there, so we could definitely do it. Adam said, played this morning, had the worst downhill lie. Tried to lean with the slope, but it just felt like an awkward shot. Any tips? Yeah, whenever you're on a downhill lie, you try to get your shoulders parallel with that slope so that you can hit it. Try and get your feet dialed in also. You're going to have to kind of lean more on your left side because it is on the downhill. So it's just kind of straight gravity.
Or right side for you left.
Yeah, if you're lefty, then it's your right side. I'm sorry.
And the ball's also going to come out lower, right? Because you're going to be your club face is just naturally going to be more closed down. So a lot of times you want to take one club less to account for that. It's going to have less spin on it, so it's going to be more of a boring ball flight.
Yeah, and just commit to that shot too. Yeah. Jack said, I would like to invite you guys to play Marion Country Club in Philly. Ooh, that's a great golf course.
I got a buddy in Philly too. It's been told to come out.
God, just give us a reason.
Maybe we make that one happen sooner than later.
Okay, I'm in. I'm
done. There's Kyle. Remember we played with him out at the Grand?
Kyle's a great dude.
Yeah, he lives out there.
I'd love to. Oh, do really?
Yeah, he lives in Philly. He's a member at the A's Club out there. He was like, dude, you guys need to come check it out. So
okay,
let's do it. Will we play Callaway clubs if they supply them to us? We're going to go test them out for sure. Mike's already playing Callaway Apex irons, as you guys probably know. He's got their hybrid. So I used to play the Great Big Bertha, like Sub-Zero driver 2-3 years ago or so, and I absolutely loved it. I only went to TaylorMade just because I went and got a fitting and was hitting it a little bit further. But yeah, we'll go try out their stuff, and if it's good, we'll put it in the bag.
Kyle said, every time Marco pulls off a shot and Mike is filming him, Mike always goes, "Ugh, he did it," but in an excited way. Yeah, you know what? I should probably not, be as honest as I am, but I can't help myself.
Yeah.
So,
But
I mean, I'm rooting for him, but it's just, he's been hitting so many great shots recently, a lot more than I have. So, I mean, it's almost like, boring that he's hitting so many good shots. So I'm like, oh. JC10, how about a game sometime? Yeah, hit us up for sure. But I think he's in England, so that's going to be tough.
Played with Christo from My Swing Evolution. I think a few people have suggested that. I think he's in Orange County. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, we should reach out to him on Instagram and
yeah.
I don't know if he just coaches or if he does course vlogs. But we need to check it out.
I'm not on Instagram or
You're on Instagram.
Well, I mean, on YouTube a lot, checking out other channels. We're kind of just doing our own thing, so I don't know a lot about a lot of other channels.
Owen says, does downhill add or subtract yardage? Well, when you're on a downhill slope, because the ball comes out lower, it tends to have less spin and actually go further. So you want to down a club, so it's basically like taking yardage off of what you have in. Luke H. Golf in the house, saying check out his new vlog. It's got some sick music in it.
All right.
Keep grinding, Luke.
Marco, I'll bet you $100 if you can play a whole round of golf without leaning to the right after your shots.
There's no chance. That's just ingrained in my swing. So yeah, I would lose that $100 probably in the first hole.
I know. Partner with Paige Spranik. Yeah, we're trying to get out with her, so we'll see if we can make it happen, and it'd be a fun vlog for sure. Maybe we'll get Paris and Paige against me and Marco, and
yeah, let's go play Marianne. That sounds so good.
I know Marianne does sound fun right now.
Jack, you're tempting us right now, real good.
Marco for president.
I don't know where that's coming from.
Oh man, Andrew just donated $5 to the channel. Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah,
wow, that's so
dude,
awesome.
You guys are
all that money will go back towards you guys, so we're not
True.
taking any of it, and we appreciate any donations, and any money that we've made is going back into the channel for you guys.
Let us know what you guys think would be like an awesome giveaway, whether it's a round with us, a driver, whatever it be, golf related or anything else, even outside of that. Just let us know, because it's always interesting to see, because some of the metrics on like the putter giveaway are way better than a dozen golf balls in a hat. Obviously the value is a little bit higher, but still it's just good to know. Christo lives in Pasadena, California, but Los Angeles. So,
Art asked, who is David Toms? So David Toms is he won the 2001 PGA Championship against Phil Mickelson. He laid up on 18. It was a par 4 with some water, and he just went wedge, and made par and won the PGA Championship. And basically everyone was giving him a hard time. So whenever we lay up on par 5s or par 4s, we call it the David Toms. So,
dude, Hunter, why are you throwing money at us already? Is this gonna come off the $1,000? You just do us another $5, dude. Unreal.
Oh, so we're gonna give you your money back? I mean, come on.
Well, we appreciate it, Hunter. Again, like Mike said, it's going back into the channel. So
I'm not sure if we like you or.
Of course we like you. Come on, it's been great.
I know. He has been talking a lot of smack, but we appreciate it. We don't mind it.
Got a night golf tournament tonight. Night golf. Have you ever done any night golf?
No, never have. Have you?
No.
Gene's. What was Gene's comment? I missed it.
If you scroll on this, it won't do the
I don't
jumpy.
know how to do that though.
You go use 2 fingers.
Oh, 2 fingers.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Mac. So just 2 finger it.
Paris is. Oh, no, not gonna say that one. I agree with you, Paul.
Gene. So Gene, that's a good tip. He said when you go to someone else's club and they're the member, have them describe the hole. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. They could probably give us a much better overview of it. So I like that.
Bob just donated another $5. Said come out to Tahoe. So yes, Tahoe. We would love to. There's some great courses out there. So maybe reach out to us privately.
He already did. He
Oh, he
reached
did?
out to us a couple times
Okay.
and gave us that list of golf courses. I think we
Oh,
need it.
that's right, yeah.
I think he gave us a time frame of like when the weather's going to be good, and I forget what it was, but I think we still have another month or two. So
Okay.
we should take him up on that. And those courses look sick.
Any connections with My Golf Spy?
Who's that?
I don't know. I was like wondering.
Whoops.
We should do a mini putt battle. That sounds fun. What do you think about that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
There's a good mini putt course out in Del Mar.
Yeah, there's a really good
They
one.
have 218s out there.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I'd love to take the money out there. Let's do it.
Hey, I'm always up for it.
Let's go after this.
I got practice. But yeah, we can do it soon. How long have we been playing golf? Since freshman year, and I think sophomore year of high school for him. So almost about the same time frame. Will we be watching any football this weekend? I'm going to try and watch a little bit on Sunday. I definitely just started doing some fantasy stuff, so I'm going to try and keep up with it for a little bit until I start falling off the wagon.
I don't watch football, but I'll be watching Man U this Saturday.
Yeah, I don't watch any soccer.
Golfholics merchandise would be awesome for giveaways. All right, that's we can definitely do that.
I couldn't even read that.
Oh my gosh, who was
Oh man.
Oh, Joey Joe.
Yeah, that was pretty good, Joe.
That's a good
I
one.
can't read it, but it's good.
What is the most embarrassing thing that happened to you on the golf course that you could tell us about?
I don't know. How about you?
I think I actually hit a ball into, I don't know if it was into your back. You were standing in front of me, like 20 yards up. I think I don't know if it probably wasn't you. It was probably like another friend, but I shanked a ball like many years ago right into one of my buddies, into their back. Took it right out.
Yeah, my parents built a house at my high school golf course, and I hit that house when it was raining. So I guess hitting
Hit
my
your
own
own
house.
house.
So yeah.
Oh man. Do you guys play fantasy football? This guy does.
Yeah,
He's
I
in the
play a little
draft.
bit.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that has noticed Marco's swing has gotten a lot better just since the vlog started? Is this due to lessons or just constant play?
I'm just playing a ton more. I'm starting to just kind of develop these patterns with my swing and with putting, and I feel confident in it. Before I was going out there and it was like, am I going to play a draw or a cut today? And I'm not around. Even before, I wasn't around golf as much. So I was getting out maybe once every 2 weeks before on average, and now it's at least once a week, sometimes more. So just getting a lot more practice, and yeah, it's helped a lot.
Brandon said, I received your poker chip marker last week and I put a lights out to shoot -1, all because of the Golfholics marker. Yes.
Love that.
Brandon, congrats on the -1. Keep it up, and yeah, keep shooting under par. Love hearing that.
Jack said I can get you guys in Oakmont, Cass Valley, Pine Valley. Wow.
Ooh,
Dude, those are
Jack.
some sick courses.
Send us a private message. Definitely like to reach out to you and talk a little bit more about it, maybe coordinate something.
Yeah, that could be awesome.
But I'm really looking forward to the Florida trip. I think Marco is too. And
What's the condition going to be like with the storm going through there right now?
I don't know. We'll see how what happens with these winds. I heard it's going to be 185 miles an hour, so I'm sure there's going to be some damage. But it's it's still September, so we'll have 2 months of hopefully cleanup and storm that'll kind of pass through. Hopefully, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Man City is better.
My favorite football team. I'm from Chicago, so the Bears. Unfortunately, I know they're terrible, but I'm just loyal to them. I used to be a Charger fan too, but since they moved to LA, I'm not watching them anymore.
Your fantasy football name should be Knockdown 8.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Sam said 100K subs equals giveaway of a set of clubs. Yeah, we could totally do that.
Yeah.
I think Callaway would be down for something like that. Won't be for a little while. I'm guessing maybe a year and a half, something like that.
Ever had an argument with the greenskeeper? No. But we did get approached by the greenskeeper at Santa Luz a couple weeks ago. We were out there, and he was super cool, and he was like, how do you guys like the green setup? So they're setting up for a tournament, and he straight up asked us, how do we like it? So we were like, yeah, we like, soft but fast greens. This guy comes in a little bit hot sometimes with that draw swooping in there. So I don't know if you guys saw the Olympic Club video, but hard greens and that swoop and draw, not a good combination.
Let's take it easy, okay? I was a little injured. You know, it was cold. You know, I wasn't feeling good. You know, I wouldn't mind going back out to Olympic and showing you boys what time it is. So
I love that course.
Yeah.
So pure.
Bear down. Yeah, Chicago Bears, Kyle, for sure. Kyle, repping Chicago. Love it.
How do we get to play all these golf courses? The private ones, I'm a member out at Santa Luz, so they're able to call out and get us out a lot of these. We still have to pay, you know, it's usually about 100, 125 bucks to play some of the private courses in the area, but we're willing to do it for the channel. And then obviously the public courses, a little bit easier to get out there. And now that they've been pretty open with us, like Mount Woodson, the last round we did out there, they gave us a free round. They were like, just come out and play, guys. We like what you're doing. So some of the free rounds are starting to happen at some of these courses, which is obviously great.
Yeah, big thanks to Mount Woodson for liking our stuff and reaching out to us and comping us around. We really appreciate it, and they've been really great. They actually came up to me during a high school match and asked if I was one of the Golfholics, which I thought was pretty cool. And
Yeah.
you know, I think it was one of the first times anyone ever recognized us. So you know, it was nice. Favorite all-time clubhouse snack meal? I'm gonna say Medina for me. If you guys have not seen that clubhouse, it's pretty amazing. It's got a lot of history, and the restaurant there is awesome. The putting green's awesome. They got 2 18s, or maybe even 3 18s, maybe 4.
I think 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and a huge drive range, great facilities. It's straight out of like Caddyshack with the pool too. So they got a lot of amenities for sure.
For me, it's the burger dog over at Olympic Club. It was delicious, and it's just a little hole in the wall, little stand where you get the burger dog. The clubhouse was nice. We didn't spend that much time in there, but yeah, it was just hearing all the tradition. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. It's Olympic Club Part 3. If you want to you could scroll all the way to the end just to see that part. It was a fun experience.
How surprised was Mike by the results from the poll yesterday? What poll? Scoring?
For Twitter. So let me show Mike the poll. I kind of let him know about it, but he didn't really believe it. He didn't believe that you guys were willing to spend a little more to play private.
No, I just thought it was just going to be a little bit. Did you say what I thought?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did, huh?
So yeah, so here the results were. So 71% said Santa Luz at 225 versus 29%, and we got 207 votes on there.
Okay.
So
you know,
people have spoken.
People have spoken, and we will listen to you guys. I would prefer to play Santa Luz too. So, you know, don't think I wanted to play the RBN instead of Santa Luz. I just thought it would be more affordable for you guys because you are spending a lot of money on travel and hotel and everything else. I was just trying to be considerate more than anything. So. I'm down for either one. You know, I figured if we did do the RBN, it'd be easy for me to run the tournament and help out and do all those things. And with a private club, it's a little more tricky. But we can do either one.
Has Mike ever left a putt short?
Yeah, of course. I've left everything short a million times.
Difference between Callaway and TaylorMade. Callaway was willing to talk to us. TaylorMade was not. So
yeah,
thumbs up to Callaway.
Yeah, see you later, TaylorMade.
Golfholics head covers, yeah. You guys, a lot of you guys want head covers with our logo.
I kind of do too.
You know, okay, I'll get on it. So there's already some companies that I found that make some pretty sweet head covers. They're not going to be cheap. They're going to be like 40, 50 bucks, you know, but
that's a lot of money.
I know.
You know,
if you guys are willing to spend that kind of money for a head cover, we'll make it happen. It's just we don't get the discounts that some of these other brands get because we're ordering small quantities. You know, we're getting like 20 or 30 items at a time, and it still takes us like 6 months to sell that stuff. At least that's been kind of the trend with the hats. So if you guys are willing to do it, I'll put in the effort, find one of these companies, and let me know if you guys want just like our logo on there, or if you want to do some kind of custom design. We can have my brother design some interesting looking head covers, and then we could throw it up on Twitter. You guys take a vote on it, and that's the one that goes in production. Let us know, we'll make it happen.
What courses will we play in Florida? We're going to play TPC Sawgrass for sure, and then we're kind of putting it up with Thomas, whatever he feels like, and really wherever the PGA pros are at, we're going to kind of geared towards their schedule. So we might be traveling a little bit throughout Florida. I don't know exactly where we're going to be, but we'll be all over the place.
Happy Gilmore challenge and all drivers for one round.
That sounds pretty fun.
That would be fun. I bet we'd be really good by the end of that.
Yeah.
Well, with the Happy Gilmore swing.
Mike, ever think about moving back to Chicago? No. We live in the greatest city in the world. San Diego's awesome. The weather's fantastic. No bugs. Dry desert. So it's pretty awesome out here.
Are you a handshake or a bro hug kind of guy?
People I love to hug.
No.
I'm a big hugger if I love you. If I don't, I'll give you a handshake.
I feel like a golfholic sometimes, especially when I black out in my backswing.
Yeah.
Why do I swing lefty and putt righty?
Oh,
just been putting righty since I started, so stuck to it. I'm stubborn.
Sorry, we've answered that question like 300 times.
What happened with TaylorMade? Nothing. Literally nothing. They didn't give us any love. Didn't really respond when we approached them of maybe just doing some stuff together. And yeah, so Callaway did respond, and we're working with Callaway now. Favorite courses in Palm Desert area. If you want a really good course, public golf course in Palm Desert, Desert Willow, that was actually my home track for my high school team. Absolutely love that course. They have two. They have Firecliff and Mountain View. Firecliff is a much harder one, but it's more challenging. But they're both just beautiful. Mountain View is a little bit more resorty and a little bit wider, but it's still a good track. And then Classic Club I think is another great one. It's a fairly new course.
Classic Club.
Tough course. If you play from the tips, I think it's like 7,300 yards or something like that.
Yeah, we were trying to set something up in June, but it got canceled. So, and then Bighorn is another great country club if you can get out there and play.
Yeah,
it was super pure.
I wish we would have filmed out there.
They pick up the divots after you hit them and
Yeah.
put them into like a little basket, which I think is just awesome.
Yeah, it's like an ultra exclusive private club out there, so you gotta have some connections to get out there. So, and PGA, all the PGA courses, PGA West, and I think they have 5 different ones out there. So
yeah. Sam said, if you need anything in CAD or 3D printed, prototyped, let me know.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Sam, shoot us a private message on Instagram if you wouldn't mind.
Yes.
And then we can talk
Please.
a little bit. That'd be fantastic. For the Golfholics head cover, something like Marco's old Pebble Beach white leather head cover would be sick. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
3 club challenge coming soon. What do you think?
Yeah, we can do it. I mean, I think for us, it's when we're out playing, it's easier just to play a full 18 holes and film like a 3-part series like we've been doing versus going out. It's kind of, I think we could do it. We can make it happen. Go out to Oaks.
Yeah.
Probably do it out there.
And then we got to do the opposites challenge too. That'll be a lot of fun. You guys will have a blast with us hitting some bad shots.
Falling staff bags.
Oof. Maybe if Callaway wants to, that'd be kind of fun. I've never had a staff bag. I feel like you have to be like a +3 or 4 handicap to have a staff bag. I don't know, or at least someone on tour.
Hunter, you're donating more money. You're an animal, dude. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th of November. You guys are the best. All of our love. Mikey, Snaphook, and President Mark.
Hunter, you know what?
Oh my gosh.
I'm down to play you with some side cash too, so just keep that coming. I love getting those juices flowing. Just love it.
When something's online, this guy focuses up like it's like next level focus. So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
We started paying for $100, and all of a sudden he's playing a little bit better.
Yeah. Just got to up the ante a little bit for me to focus up, and everything changes.
How much do you guys practice? Actually, not very much anymore.
Never.
Now it's just playing.
Never. But I'm going to practice for the PGA matchup that we have in December, because personally I would like to beat somebody on the PGA Tour and throw that in my resume and put that on camera and it'd be fun, and obviously they're some of the best players in the world. They're top 75 in the world, so I'd like to see how I could compete with them. When you guys work out, do you do strength or cardio? A little bit of both. I haven't been working out too much in the last couple of years. My business kind of took over my life, and I haven't been, hitting the gym very much. But Marco loves that P90X, and
I do. I haven't been doing it recently as much, but that's been my go-to for like the last 6 years. I've never been a big fan of just going to the gym and pumping iron. I like, I've always been kind of a heavier set, larger person, so adding more mass to my body has never felt good. I've always wanted to just slim down, so I think anything with cardio and then light weights has been more suitable for me. And I'm always thinking long term with everything, and my body's the same way. And it's I don't want to just put on a bunch of muscle just to get older and kind of have to work 3 times as hard to keep that muscle. I'd rather just have functional muscle and flexibility, really. So P90X has been good for that.
Do we always play the tips? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a member at PGA West private course. You should definitely go out there sometime, Leo. Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, that'd be
Shoot us
awesome.
a private message. We'll try and make a trip out there when it cools down a little bit, and be fun to play with you.
Can you do a vlog round with just one club?
Yeah,
Ooh, that would be tough. One club.
I could do it.
I could do it. A little
Yeah.
5-iron.
I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to come out with.
You don't need to. Oh no. Weights or running? Oh gosh, I wouldn't do too much running. Honestly, it's bad for your knees. I think swimming. If you want to do something that's like all around great workout, just go swim. You're gonna gain muscle. You're gonna get aerobic exercise. So I think that's a good one.
Super Stroke or Fat Cat? I've got Super Stroke. Marco's got Fat Cat. So whatever you feel comfortable with. Mike, whatever you do, don't ever date a single mom. Nothing but trouble. Oh, have you been stalking me? I don't know where you're getting that information, but yeah.
Playing PGA Tour players, hopefully in Florida, we're going to be playing against some. Mike's going to focus up for that one. He's going to practice, and
I'm going to work on my game. And I feel like I've had my B game this whole vlogging series, so I'm going to try and step it up a notch and work on it and practice and see if I can come out and maybe shoot a couple under and compete with those guys.
All right, a couple more questions.
Aaron, thank you, man. Appreciate the support. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to be too confident because obviously that's what they do for a living, and but I am going to put in some effort on my golf game. And when I hit balls 5 or 6 days in a row, it makes a huge difference. My feel around the greens is different. My ball striking, I feel more confident. I can attack pins. Really, 100 balls a day for 5 days will change my game around a little bit. So.
Kyle said, Marco, how did your short game get so saucy? Honestly, it's been up and down lately. Like certain lies, I just feel confident that I can get up and down from. But really thin lies, the last couple rounds, I'll just tell you guys, I bladed some shots last few rounds, and it's only been in really thin lies. And I need to go practice it because it's kind of in my head right now, and it's something that derailed my round out at Torrey. 100%.
Paris just said, how do I donate? I owe Mike $5 from closest to out of the bunker. Yes, I took $5 from P. So she had a little bit easier of a bunker shot. She wanted to play for for a few bucks. So she's not in school anymore, and she's a young adult. So we took $5 off of her.
Yeah, Paris, there's a link down there. It's called Super Chat. It's got the little money sign. Just click on that, and that's how you do it.
We'll meet up at a later time. Let's see.
Nick said, I'll buy your driver, Mike, once you switch to Callaway.
I don't know if it'll be for sale, but thanks for the offer.
Maybe that'll be an auction item for the tourney.
No, it's going to stay around the house. I keep all my drivers. So, sorry, guys. Blondes or brunettes? I go both ways. So, if you're out there, I don't discriminate.
How do you practice golf? Like at the range? Just go out there, decide before you go out there what you want to work on. So I always think about what was I struggling in the last round or 2 rounds, and it was my driver for a long time. So I went out and started practicing my driving, got better, and now it's been kind of my short game from those thin lies. So my next step is going to be to go out and just literally hit 100 shots from super thin lies and just get that confidence back.
Cole said, I've got family members that work for TaylorMade, and they've been very helpful for me and willing to donate things too. Sorry to hear your experience. Yeah, me too. I've got a bunch of friends over there, so I was a little surprised at the response, and it's unfortunate, but it's just the way it goes. I'm sure they had their reasons, and that's just the way it is. So 2 more questions.
Vintage Club vlog soon. Oh gosh, the Vintage Club would be awesome. I don't know anyone out there, and
I could probably get a hold of some.
Yeah, you know someone.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
the RBN has something like that that they do once a year that they've been doing for a while. It's like the hickory sticks.
Yeah, if you guys don't know about the Vintage Club, it's out in the Palm Desert area, and it's like an ultra exclusive club. But I think Bill Gates and just a bunch of billionaires are members there. But apart from that, it's just a really nice golf course, and a lot of PGA pros actually go out there in the off-season practice. I know Jason Day was out there not too long ago, so pretty sweet.
Rick Shields went live. Someone's staying loyal to us, so thanks. We're just about to end our live feed too, so one more question.
Have we ever tried the Volvic golf balls? We have not, but I definitely would like to. I've heard a lot of good things about them, and I actually like all the different colors that they have, and they're kind of matted and stuff, so it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
One more question. Rangefinders on the PGA Tour, yes or no? I say yes. Pace of play is super important. I think everybody should be able to use it. It's an equal advantage point for everybody if they have it. It'll help the caddies, it'll help the players, and it'll speed up the pace of play. So I agree with that.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us for another live stream. We'll be back next Thursday again. It's going to be the same time, or?
I think it'll be 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock next week.
Next Thursday.
All right, so 12 o'clock next Thursday.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and thanks to Callaway for all the sponsorships this week and next week and moving forward. So big thanks to AJ and Callaway Golf for all their support.
All right, guys. See you next time.